This is Post Malone's smash hit, Rockstar. Smooth in the beginning. Classic Post. All right, it's going to be fun. So he's explaining now how he feels differently than he used to. He's a rock star now. He's a rap star, and he gets to sleep with girls. He's taking pills, and that combination is definitely exciting. All right. All of his friends have weed. I don't have to tell you what that one is. Okay, now it's threatening, but it's also Post right there who's going, back off. Okay, if you come over where I'm from or where I am, you're gonna get shot. I'm just gonna tell you really early. You're not even 37 seconds into the song, and he says, if you come to where I am, you're getting a bullet sandwich right away. He changes cars, and no one knows what happened. And we've heard it before. You've seen the headlines. Post Malone, arrested, or I'm sure there's been those headlines, or if there's not, I do genuinely apologize, but I do assume that there is. He's leaving his own concert in a cop car, let alone you're leaving like you went to a show and you had too many drinks, or, someone said something about your boo, your bae or whatnot, and then you got upset. Fights happen. You might go to jail. That's America. But what's happening with Post is he's saying, here I am. I'm in this place with all these people who came to see me. I'm the one going to jail. Can you imagine? That's gonna put you in jail. You can't do that. Okay, that's not your television Post. And that has to be hard. I think, for someone like Post, when you're in that position and you're popular now, and girls are gonna maybe try to put their hands on your genitals, or they're gonna try to grab at your wallet or your stack. That's how do you handle that? I don't know. I didn't have to deal with that. I was never in school or whatever, and I turn around and I go, hey, what's she doing? With her hand in my pants. That's just not something I ever had to deal with. But when you're Post and you have this type of experience, what he's telling us is he didn't know how to handle it. He didn't know what to do. I can't blame him. That is tiring. You've got, not only are you in your own trailer, maybe you're trying to relax, then Post says that in comes the girl, and he's even going like, whoa, but then she brought a friend. That's an expectation. And when you're out there and you're making hip hop music, and you're making the charts every week, I think there's an expectation that you have like a sexual prowess that's gonna allow you to satisfy multiple females and at the same time, or at least like very close to one another while they're in the same room, if not at the same time. That'd be a feat at the same time. But Post is saying this is too much. I've been fucking hoes and popping pillies, man, I feel just like a rock star. Groundhog Day for Post.
I've been in the hills, fucking superstars, feeling like a pop star.
I love that 21 takes it to a different level there. You know, he doesn't say he's just having sexual relations with girls. Now they're superstar or pop stars. You know, now he's having sex with girls that are also making music and also doing very well. Drinking any bad bitches jumping in the pool and I ain't got on no bra. There's the party. Who's asking 21 that? Could you imagine you're at the party and you see 21 and you get your opportunity, maybe to say, hey, no offense, I just want to say I'm a big fan or whatever, but someone slid in there at some point with 21 and goes, hey, why do you only have, what is it, 6 cars, but you have room to park 12 cars? And Post is probably just saying, you ain't seen nothing yet. You gotta look at what I'm doing so far, and I'm at this age. I haven't even begun to buy cars. And for someone who has been there, that is a sad state of affairs. There's a certain type of female in Los Angeles that does appreciate cocaine and will oftentimes just bluntly ask. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're saying that when does that ever happen in the real world? But it does. And I imagine it's happening frequently in situations where 21 finds himself. Rockstar, smash out on the cop car, sweeter than a Pop-Tart. You know you are not hard. And that's a diss. That's a diss. Yeah, you caught it. You caught it. Remember I used to chop hard, living like a rock star. I'm living like a rock star. I've been fucking hoes and popping pillies, man. I feel just like a rock star. And just hip hop note, just kind of a moment. If you're not familiar with vocal dubs, or if you are not aware of auto-tune or the combination therein, what you're hearing at that point is you're hearing the singer or you're hearing Post or 21, and then you're also hearing other versions of themselves layered on top of themselves, and it makes it seem like a cascading waterfall of sound, and it's very hot right now. And the more I hear that, I don't know. I do feel like that maybe I think that's an empty threat. I think that if you look at sort of a lot of what Post has rapped about in his rhymes in the past, he doesn't seem the type that he'd shoot someone. I'm going to choose that's playfully joking around, because gun violence right now is something that's difficult, I think, to make light of. So, I'm gonna let it slide, because I think Post kind of has that G pass right now. So we're gonna let it go. Kind of haunting here, almost kind of like it's sad, like the end of a party. Like you've been up all night, you've been partying with Post and 21. They've been playing their beats and playing their music and doing a lot of rhyming, and then it's just kind of winding down. The drugs are wearing off if you partook in that night. Almost like it's bedtime. By the end of the song, it's bedtime, and it's nice because you know what you want to do. You want to wake up tomorrow and do it all over again with Post. Don't you want to put it on and just keep listening, keep partying? Man, that song that puts me in a great spot. A great one for Post and 21. I think they're right now they're ripping the charts up with this. I think it's going to continue. Sky is again the limit for both of these guys as well. Keep making beats, keep making music, Post. You're watching. I'm kidding, of course you're not. You're making new rap music. All right. Well, Bradley Beats, and thanks for checking out the review.